the house is divided. Still on justice for Mohbad. A lot of people believe that somehow Mohbad's father defrauded the public, manipulated the public. It brings me back to the utterances of Cynthia, the so-called widow, where she said, "You guys don't know Mohbad's father. You don't know him at all. If you get to know him, you will stone him to RIP." The audio recording that dropped got people upset, and also it's a good thing because it made people realize what they are dealing with. But is it too late or not? Is it too late or not? Now that this man has come to that point where he's expectant of getting his son's money, he no longer needs the public. And this is not sudden. It's been there for a long time. I mean, he knew about this as at late 20. I mean, just 2 to 3 months after the demise of his son. He knew what he wanted to do. It's about cashing out. It's about enriching himself. Poverty is a bastard. It can make you do and undo. It was all about money, money, money. Money, money, money. That is all that he is concerned about and interested in. It's about what he could get and make from the public. To him, he believes that the public must do for him. They must give to him. And this is what prompted the public to go ballistic. In fact, what the public discovered after they are done pretending, closing their eyes to the numerous red flags, so much red flag here and there, so many of it, red flags that we can as well say those who are supporters of Mohbad's father are also part of. They are the ones that gave him this sense of entitlement. They will never question. Now, they want us all to be on the same page, saying, the mistake we made was that we're doing justice for Mohbad and justice for Mohbad's father at the same time. That is the cause of it. We should have focused on justice for Mohbad. Well, we've been saying this countless times on this page. We've been saying it, and we'll continue to say it, that this is justice for Mohbad, not justice for Mohbad's father. Yes, to an extent, he lost his son. People want him to get justice, but we will not include sentiment and will not allow ourselves to be played. Like and share, tap on the subscribe button. It is going to be a long journey, a roller coaster.
Kalaka tó sọ̀rọ̀, mo kàn fẹ́ chip in ni, so that Alaka will now add what I want to say on it. This man said something. Ó ní Bukky Jesse, olórí kò lọ sórí orí òkè, ó wá fi èèyàn kan tí òun obìnrin. Nígbà tó bàbá yẹn ní, onígbà tó ń lọ, olóhùn mọ́bìnrin dání, very wise man. Ọmọbìnrin yẹn, ó fẹ́ Bukky Jesse, ó mọ̀ tí ọmọbìnrin yẹn sí bàbá. Kó gbọ́ fat lẹ́nu bàbá ni, kó mọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀, kó mọ̀ ìgbà tó débẹ̀, báwo náà ìgbà wo náà pé, but bàbá yẹn smart. But no, I'm telling you the truth today. If you don't get people come by,
can you bring up to come out and educate us a little bit?
Baba son, now we had him on the tape. He said,
"Thank you,
I took my wife."
You people may not even.
He said it himself.
You people may not even think of what I want to say. Now, Baba yẹn, ó wá wò pé ó gbọ́ ọmọdún pẹ̀lú mi kó máa náwó. Owó yẹn gangan bàbá yẹn fi dá ọmọ yẹn nù tó fi gbéyàwó olóhùn gbéyàwó òun dání. Because ọmọbìnrin bá wọlé sí bàbá lára, bàbá máa jábọ́ fún ọmọbìnrin yẹn. Nígbà tí wọ́n pe bàbá, that's all what they want to know. But ọmọ yẹn kú, that's what we want to know. Baba now came back and said it. Ipe John Monday lọmọ yẹn kú. Gbogbo kan tí Bukky Jesse to walk out nìyẹn. Ó smart ju Bukky Jesse fúnra rẹ̀ gan lọ. Ṣé ń gbọ́? Now, kí mo fẹ́ fàyọ nísìn ní pé anybody that wants to deal with that man, you need to be very, very smart. Sori Guresi, ó kàwé náà, court ni, ó not smart. Sori Guresi ló máa gbà wọlé sí lára bóyá wà yẹn. Guresi fúnra rẹ̀ gan, kọ́kàn labo ó lẹ̀ fún kọ́kàn máa labo ajábọ́.
You see, when you keep using that word, want to deal with somebody, nobody is doing. You just want you accountable. You can ask questions.
Eric, 1 minute.
I'm not going to buy anything. I'm going to make a accountable for what you did.
I don't know. 1 minute. Eric. Since you believe in Lapio Pio, because you said something about Guresi, you said something about Baba. Are you not telling me Rich Grace cannot do that?
Am I not telling you that Rich Grace cannot do that?
Rich Grace. You're not asking the question. In as much as you believe. You haven't answered my question.
It's true. It's true.
But you haven't answered my question, though. You haven't answered my question.
Like I said, can you come up, please? Can you come up and
you said
tell us your legal
Baba was clever, took his wife. And you said, Guresi, come back, be Lapiopo for my jabo. And I'm now telling you, Baba that's been with Rich Grace. Do you think Rich Grace cannot flow back?
Richie, leave that one now. What's your business with anybody? Anybody? Can you just bring this lady up and then let us hear from her? Not only that,
yes,
if you can afford her, if you can afford her argument, or if you can ask her some questions. It's good. It's good to, educators.
Oh my God, she hasn't sent a request. I'm watching her, so maybe we need the time off. Yesterday special. How you
Sholake.
You
just have to anybody now. Tonight. I don't know why you say okay. Now it's a shame that we miss Alake 17th. Come and
it's a shame that we are talking something sensible. Anybody can do anybody now.
Thank you. Why the man say I'm not doubting? Anybody can do anybody. Why you doubting? Please.
Okay. Have you actually caught Baba Mohbad with Rich Grace before? Let me ask you, Eric Ray.
What did he say?
Have you caught Baba Mohbad with Rich Grace before?
I don't have. If we go platform, you not buy anybody.
So all I'm saying, all your story is alleged. It's an allegation. Alleged.
Thank you very much. And so this is the English you people use. We have to use your brain. That moment, situation, whatever you hear about it, will not do one or two things together. Then you'll be able to calculate what is going on. My sister, my brother. You see, everybody knows this right from onset. But because we put emotion on this, Baba Mohbad doesn't look for justice. He just sorry pé tó bá ṣe díẹ̀ lé ọmọ yẹn àlè ló pọ̀ mọ́ òun ó máa sọ tó pọ̀ mọ́ òun ìjọ mo ti mọ̀ pé bàbá yẹn kò wá jẹ́ fún ọmọ yẹn ogún ló ń ta sí wọ́n pè é kò gbẹ̀yìn kò lè wọlé kò gbáwájú wọlé kinní kan òwà rẹ jẹ́ wà rẹ kíní kan ẹni tó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fẹ́ báwo kí lẹ́jẹ̀ bó lẹ́jẹ̀ ti jáde ṣé inú okó ẹ̀ ló ti jáde ni ìwòdó ló ti jáde ni o ó pọ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ ni o gbogbo ẹ̀ láti wọ́n máa ti sọ fún bọ̀ it didn't take us to that level ó play along then nígbà tó jẹ́ yí pé wọ́n ti wá lọ ń ṣe meeting nípa ogún tí wọ́n pè síbẹ̀ mọ́ bàbá yìí ṣe turn back ẹ jára yín brain now please I'm not going to say anything again mo kàn fẹ́ kó yé yín ni àwa ta lọ dáwó àwa gangan we are very stupid and we are very useless.
Oṣé.
owó yẹn ń ké lọ́wọ́ wa owó tí wọ́n ká fi ṣe àwọn family wa lẹ́yìn ká fi ràn àwọn family wa lọ́wọ́ wọ́n náà create GoFundMe.
You have a point. Now you have said it. Now I can see your thinking and plan thinking, but Richie has not told me his own thinking. Teju and yesterday Afepano. Do we go home empty-handed? It's a very simple question.
Definitely.
In as much.
For me,
Hello,
Richie.
We're
not going home empty-handed. That's your own belief.
So,
now, wait. In as much as I'm concerned, from Eric, is one of those things. We dash him the money. We have no say again. As far as maybe they are still not convinced like you. Maybe they are convinced already. But unlike you are not convinced that it's been settled. There is a justice somewhere you are looking for. And that's back to you, Riti. But can I ask Papriano, Teju, and Yetunde, after November 12th, the DNA is positive. The DNA is negative. What will you do? It's a simple question. Anybody can answer it. I know what I will do. I don't want to wait till that time.
For me, whether DNA or not, it doesn't stop the ongoing pursuit that I just told you.
What are you pursuing?
1 minute. You told me. You told me that you are aware of what we're trying to do, and this is more important. You know, we even if the people here try to push it forward.
What are you trying to do?
Well, let me play. You ask.
No, you are not talking to me.
I'm not talking to you.
Yes.
I'm saying, right? Petition, complaint, public complaint, commission, complain about the police handling. You know, identify whether you want to highlight where all the lapses are. Put it out there and put the police under pressure. Press the neck. Do you know that by doing all that, 1 second, do you know by doing all that, this inquest can actually be dropped back to square one and start all over again? Do you know that?
When you are doing something and you are doing the same thing and you want a different result, how do you get it? Are you telling me we have not done that for the past 3 years? Someone on the ground have done what you are saying, and there's still no result up to today. And we want us to keep doing it, to keep talking. Okay, let me jiggle your mind. Let me jiggle your mind. Just a bit, Richie.
I think we're moving away from keep talking. That's you believe, right?
Can I jiggle your mind a bit? Can you imagine yourself holding that man responsible for your, I would say, a misfortune, for your mistake? Because at times I don't think it's a misfortune to me. Because how can somebody just sit down somewhere, think out, okay, let me just fraud these people? It's not the money. Is you think you are wise?
What would you if you hold him? You can't touch him because that's an assault.
No, I'm not talking of beating anybody here. Please. Okay. I'm not violent here. No, what I'm saying is this.
Probably is talking about honest after November. When is the stuff? Sorry, sir. Please, when is the day and stuff?
November 11.
Mr. Lexi, please, can you please mute for us, sir?
Yesterday, okay, I don't know. It's November 11. The court is in charge of the DNA. They will give us result either November 12th or anytime after that. Now, they are looking for our reaction. Would they take...
Which sample are they going to use for the DNA test, Consef? Probably Baba or Mama Mohbad.
No, that's
For
a
me,
guess between me
for
and...
me.
That's a guess. That's a guess between me and you now.
No.
For me, after that November 11 or so.
Do you want us to discuss DNA? I don't know. You guys have
No. I'm just trying to, like, he has the question, like, what next after November 11?
Yeah, you ask about sample. They've already concluded they're using bone sample.
Oh, okay, Mohbad's bone. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that they want to use Mohbad's phone. I think the only thing left is whatever the public wants to do. Public outcry. If they are not tired, we continue to talk about it.
You'll be
They decide
crying.
to take action. They decide
You'll
to
be
take
crying, my
action. Start
sister.
from the scratch.
You have been crying.
But for me,
solution.
after that November 11, for me, it is a
Who
shame.
made the drink? Oh, do you like it? Me.
Please, AJ, please mute.
Let us get somebody as well. Public should take responsibility for that as well. When they bring their own, the public will bring their own as well. That's the way forward for us. If that is what
Olodo.
Like, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Let me just expatiate something. It's not even about the DNA that is happening. Like, it's like the lovers are trying to use the DNA to wrap up the case.
Thank you.
Because see, DNA, if that DNA on the 11 proves positive, anybody to buy ship for money, I be to buy anything, because the name is Liam Aloba info capital letter. Anybody to buy ship for money, only being you. One can prove if you about taking share Aloba. It's like they are using. It's like they are using it to. Baba is using it to.
As it stands now, right? I don't know why people will stand up and try to abuse a child, a minor. I think it's wrong in its own entirety.
Richie, can you allow the lady to finish, please? Richie.
Mr. Richie, I have a question for
Richie,
Mr.
wait
Richie.
now.
I have a question for Mr. Richie, but let me just round it off now. But I came up because I have a question for Mr. Richie. So, they are using this to round up the case. But I think the only thing that is left right now, if the public wants to start off from the scratch again, you could take it off. In my own case, in my own thinking, you know, before you even think of starting up Mohbad's case all over again, start from Baba. Can you call your mama and stuff like that? I think if you are thinking of, I'm talking about the legal will, not for anybody to harm him in any way. I think go legal. If there's any way you could go legal with Baba, keep Baba court, like para court. I'm talking about the GoFundMe. He should not have peace of mind spending the money. There should not be peace of mind for him to spend that money. It's not like he's not going to get away with it.
Can you imagine that? He will get something from him. He will get something from him.
His BP must be rising. He has to be sick and be collecting drip. He has to be sick and be collecting drip. Why is he spending money?
11th. Okay.
Many months, look, November day.
I don't know you are listening. I don't know you are. Maybe you are listening.
Eric Crew, we both know the conclusion of the case. Eric Crew, we both know the conclusion of the DNA. That girl is smart enough. She would not flaunt that child, take him to any award show or stuff like that if there has not been one confirmation or the other to confirm pay Mohbad. We both know that girl is smart. You understand? I don't know the kind of stuff they want to ruffle and do, but we both know at more conclusion case here. But bàbá ò gbọ́dọ̀ ní ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀ ná owó yẹn, kò gbọ́dọ̀ fi ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀ ná. Owó ẹjọ́ gbọ́dọ̀ wà lára owó yẹn. Ó gbọ́dọ̀ máa pààrà court kó máa ṣe arrest my case níwájú court kó máa wà lẹ́yìn kó máa gbé lọ kó máa gbé bọ̀. His BP has to be touching, rising,
Are we allowed to speak here?
I don't know his back.
You speak. Just wait.
I cannot.
Wait. Before you speak.
No.
Before you speak.
I'm going down.
Can I drop this for Farano?
She's back.
This DNA. Not only that, you mentioned when you are talking to one guy about this DNA. Well, I don't know your thoughts. The whole thing is done and dusted. There's no convincing anywhere. This man has had to do it. But maybe you don't have that thought. Maybe there's something that can happen, a miracle or something. Not only that, you mentioned, why did that man said it's on the 11th? There's no affidavit to it. There is no proving. Listen to me. There's no affidavit to it. But on the internet, people say, Baba say, so that is on the 11th. It's on the 11th. I was listening to it. I will tell you something now. This is my thought. There's no affidavit. There's no where that man said it. Which you are right. But I have this thought. I think the man, the paper, either a typing error, my own thought before, but this night, when you guys are talking about it, my thought is that thing was put there as a bait. That is to negotiate more. Guys, I can fuck you up. Maybe they are proving hard to get. The sharing formula is not aligning. Shitu now told him, you see, this thing is, in as much as you know that it's 11th, let them put on paper to scare them that come back to the table. Can you guys come back to the table and sort this thing out? I will split the bean. I'm ready to split the bean. Because he knows the government is with them. They will not chuck him up. There's nothing stopping the sun to take that on up. There's nothing stopping the sun to take anything is being said in the coroner inquest from the driver. There's nothing stopping the police to take it up. That the driver said he saw 3 people, he did this, somebody called him. No, it's totally different from what everybody is saying. The government, the police, they are not interested. Even this is the police, the government, a publication written on a newspaper to take it up because they knew they are not going to take it up, just to scare the other party to come to the round table. This thing is being settled. Pariano, that's my thought. It's been settled. They've agreed within themselves. What they want to do. I'm not going to argue with you, Adedoyin. I'm sorry. Thank you, everybody.
I'm not. It's not Adedoyin. It is Yetunde that is talking. I don't even have the strength to argue because I don't. When I talk, I don't like talking or dealing with emotions and facts. And when someone is talking to me and saying that àgbàlagbà torí mo ní bàbá nílé, tí bàbá mi bá misbehave, Ọlọ́run ní bàbá mi ti kú ná. But tó máa sọ wípé bàbá mi ṣe nǹkan kan fún ọmọ 7 years old, Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kí n rí rẹ̀ ní family mi. Èmi gangan ni màá fa bàbá mi síta. In fact, belt tí màá fi fà wọ́n mi ní jẹ́ kán rí belt nílé láti fi hàn ara wọn màá fà wọ́n síta pé kán hàn wọn ni so tí ojú bá ń ṣepin a máa fi hàn olójú ní pé ojú ẹ̀ ń ṣepin mi sọ fún yín pé bóyá pé he's not going to get away with the money because it comes across as someone that is arrogant. He would not tender an apology, one. He would not tell us how the money was spent, two. So ẹni tó bá sọ pé òun ní ìgbéraga àbí he's not going to tell us how the money is spent. Èèyàn máa ń fà jùlọ ọrùn wọn nígbà míì. I'm not saying that he should go to prison. I'm saying that he should be shaken. That amount of arrogance coming from someone that was humble. You understand? Coming from someone that àwọn tí wọ́n gbé tó ń gbéyàn ṣépè tó ń fọwọ́ tó ń sọ pé àyà làwọn fọwọ́ gbà.
Ìkọ̀ tí mò ń sọ náà nìyẹn bí shaking.
Àyà làwọn fọwọ́ gbà àwọn ò fọwọ́ gbọ́yàn kíníkọ̀. It should be shaking. Shaking in a legal way.
It should be allowed to talk. Why you do this
shaking in a legal way?
How much can you just put it out for us?
That first time humbleness.
That's what I'm asking Lola to do for me. Not take him to, not jail him.
200 mila. If they share that 200 mila among the 6 of us, where they on Dick's boss, our year is made. Some of us, our life is made.
It's not about the money.
I'm not even talking about
the money. Can even do anything for me? I'm sorry. I'm not proud.
The case literally rested on the autopsy. The case rested on the toxicology. Now, the case this one said, that one said, fact are not acting up. Where toxicology and autopsy would have settled it straight up. It would have settled it straight up. Visit of my autopsy, not even in Nigeria, outside the country, is for they know that the word of mouth, cannot be trusted. Autopsy, we see what the word of mouth is not seen.
This is the money I pay to the pathologist.
Can you please permit others to
this is something we do this. If the court asks you, will you not answer? Richie.
Mr. Sholake, can you permit others to speak, please, if you don't mind, please?
No. You can speak anything you want. I don't want to talk to you. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. Thank you. Good night.
It's all right. This is Papariano's platform, right? This is Mr. Papariano's platform. Made some suggestions on how to go about it. And all I hear I'm not saying that the public should not ask for accountability, but the point is that anytime I hear a certain man speak, it's always about the GoFundMe, how Mr. Loba should be jailed. I do not know Mr. Loba from Adams, but the point is that if you feel that you donated to the GoFundMe, I gave you a suggestion. Write a simple. I gave you a suggestion, and I came to Papariano today because of the topic that he had, and it was interesting. I was listening, and I felt I should contribute. But all of a sudden, he changed the topic to Mr. Loba, and I just cannot. I don't know what is happening. I'm not saying that, but for you to consistently say that, and I'm listening to somebody else again speaking and saying that Mr. Loba should be like, come on, man. I'm not saying you should not do it, but I think this is going too far. We come on Papariano's, platform because it's a very, very intelligent, platform, and sometimes we contribute. But hearing all this consistently is becoming, nauseating in a way. I'm sorry to say. If you feel that you donated to the GoFundMe, you know what to do about it. Why GoFundMe all the time and castigation? And it doesn't make sense to me. I'm sorry.
I don't may ask a question.
Please. I mean, it's just very nauseating.
After you, I have a question for her.
May I ask a question? In all this situation, do you think Joseph Aloba has been upright dealing with the public?
Well,
you see where I have to go down.
Oh, well,
if somebody could be asking you, no, it's very. Still listening. It's so irritating that
Mr. Sholake,
I don't know how you guys phantom it.
mute, sir.
It's so irritating because if somebody feel aggrieved,
all I hear from you, Mr. Shola, is every day. Even when Papariano
Mr. Sholake, please mute.
Very agitated. It's always come on, sir. This is a public space.
hello.
I have a question for her, and the question
I asked you. I told you. I said, go down. Think about what you say.
Last week, Richie explained a lot.
Okay.
I was there on the platform.
You ask. You say something that I cannot phantom. You are asking me to go and look for an evidence that Muiwa is an Anthony to Obaloba.
It's not an attorney. No, it's not an Anthony. It's an
power of attorney. Yes, power of attorney. He has power of attorney.
It does not.
Mr. Sholake, mute.
Oh my God.
Mute.
Muiwa is a spokesperson. And if you feel that he has a POA, is the POA to Mr. Loba, then bring out the evidence.
Wait.
My
I have a
God.
question for you.
And you still want to talk to this lady?
Speaking innuendos on public platforms?
No.
The man just said it himself.
Mr. Sholake, Nisuru.
Hey, come on. If you feel that Muiwa is a POA, then let's see the evidence. Please,
Mr.
sir.
Adedoyin,
We have other people listening to Papariano.
Said to you before you can see the evidence.
Mr. Adedoyin, you're talking with emotion.
I'm just going to mute. I'm sorry, Mr. Sholake. I think anytime I hear anytime I hear GoFundMe and this again, I will wait until the platform.
Okay, I want to ask you a question. The question is this, ma. The question is this. You know, Mr. Adedoyin, you know Mr. Loba is not talking. You know he's not going to tender apology. You know he's not going to tender apology. Baby K, please, ma, can you please, please, sir, can you please mute?
You read it.
Wait, ma, appropriate punishment. Wait. The second question is this. To fulfill all righteousness, you carry Bible, you're a Christian. To fulfill all righteousness, if this case is to start again, would you want Joseph Aloba to be involved again in this case?
So now, let me ask you a question. You said something. Please, can you take that back? You want Mr. Aloba to be punished.
I said, what do you think is the appropriate punishment for the GoFundMe? What do you think is the appropriate punishment?
Hold on, please. You asked a question, right?
Yes.
Go for the answer.
Okay, what do you think the right...
1 minute. Don't stop her to say whatever she feels. Just answer the question.
Okay.
It's a question. I'm asking you, what do you think? Okay, let me put this to you. Let me put this to you in a better way you're going to understand so that I'm not be disrespectful.
Okay.
You contributed, not even Aloba, you contributed for someone to go and do surgery. You now found out that when the person was supposed to do surgery, the person is in Bali taking vacation.
Okay.
What do you think is the appropriate punishment for the person?
So I think it's like a merry-go-round each week about this GoFundMe. Let's just nail it and talk about it, okay? You said, has it been proven? Do you have any evidence that Mr. Loba defrauded the public? Please, this is a conversation between me and you.
Okay.
Hold on, madam.
Sorry.
Mr. Loba, hold on. If I was Mr. Loba's lawyer, I will ask you this question. Can you please provide any evidence that Mr. Loba defrauded the public, please? Do you have any?
You are Mr. Loba. Don't worry about that. We know that.
No, I'm asking the questions. Do you have any evidence?
Now, okay, fine.
Mr. Loba defrauded you.
Let me put this like this. Fair enough. It's not tendering any reports on how the money was spent and everything. What do you think? But fair enough, you're right in that question. Like, I don't have evidence. I don't have evidence that he defrauded the public. But is there a way you think we can compel Mr. Loba for him to tender reports for us on how the money was spent?
Okay, wonderful. Now, I am going to ask you a question.
Put it this way.
Please.
1 minute. I don't know, 1 minute. Let me support you today here. Put it this way.
Okay.
The public has been demanding
for
the accountability of how that money was spent.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are in that position that you're asking for this simple thing, simple transparency and accountability,
Okay.
and that person start dancing around and did not answer you, what's that called?
Okay, so now let me ask you a question.
Almost a year.
This is between me and you today.
Answer my question first now. That don't you come on.
Okay, Richie.
Answer my question. Stop this.
You will go back to me.
Dodging. See, let me say this.
Wait,
let me say this. Let me say this quick. It's not your question that she's dodging. She's dodging yesterday's question, and she's also dodging Mr. Richie's question, and she's
going around the question. So that's
question. Can you please allow me to answer you to this question, please, if you don't mind, please?
What is Sunday doing? Because I've been listening to you since.
Allow me to answer you to this question, please.
What is Sunday doing?
Yetunde, can you please repeat that question, please?
Is there a way you think we could compel? And wait, let me even rephrase it in a way. Do you think it is fair on the public for us that we have to compel Mr. Aloba in order to release the reports for us?
Yes.
If there is transparency and honesty in his bone.
Yes, thank you so much. Okay, transparency number one and compel.
Number one, do you think it is fair on the public for us to compel him in order for him to, release the reports for us?
Okay.
If there is transparency and honesty in his bone.
Okay. Now,
number two, is there a way for us to compel him? Don't even let me use the word punish, because I think it's getting you aggravated. Is there a way for us to compel him without using legal way or violent way to get results or reports from him?
So Yetunde, thank you so much. You have asked a very good question, and your question is, and I think it's direct, and it's very, very direct to the point. So now, the public came together. They donated a certain amount of money for a cause, right? And the cause was, Papariano explained it last week. It was for autopsy and toxicology, right? Okay. So now my point is this. That was what the money was donated for. It was donated to. When that money was donated, today, was the money donated to Mr. Loba's purse, Miss Yetunde? This is a dialogue between me and you now. I said, if I'm representing Mr. Loba, these are the questions I will ask.
Wait, ma'am. We found out that he is the only signatory to the account.
Mr. Loba, do you have any evidence to prove that Mr. Loba is the only signatory to the account?
It came from them Bookie Jesse and stuff like that. They are bloggers. So we found out that he is the only signatory. That one like that. Nobody has ever counted him. Wait, man. Nobody has ever counted him that he's not the only signatory to the account. Nobody has ever said anything. So that one like that. We cannot argue on that one. Let's leave that one.
Okay,
Yetunde. That question to you.
I have not answered Yetunde's question. Yetunde has two questions. Hold on.
Are you part of the team to ask that question? Are you part of the team?
Okay, so now Richie, with due respect, Mr. Richie, Yetunde asked two questions, and I've not even answered the questions. So now, to the public, I have said it multiple times without numbers. The public, if you give any money to any cause, right? In this case, no foundation was involved in this. It was a GoFundMe. Before we can go further, do we really know the terms of GoFundMe? When you donate through GoFundMe, it's more of a gift, It's more of a gift. The only way it becomes a problem that I know is, as this was going on, someone would have reported to GoFundMe that their lobbers were out there to defraud the public. And GoFundMe would have investigated that and bring down the account. But the public left this alone.
Not just bringing down the account. Stop. I
want to tell us to pause at that point. Stop.
1 minute, Yetunde, please.
Okay.
Let's get it straight. Let's get it straight.
Thank you.
GoFundMe cooperates with law enforcement agency.
Okay.
authorities, right? They have to, their mandate to cooperate
Exactly.
with the law enforcement agent.
Yes.
So when you send in the bid
Mm.
of GoFundMe, that you said that wait, donate as a gift. So stop there. A
So
gift,
are you saying
GoFundMe
that
as a
GoFundMe?
definition. Listen, Adedoye, please. Don't
Okay,
start
just go ahead,
merry-go-round.
please.
You
Just go ahead.
yourself, you said GoFundMe as a specific definition, the purpose definition for the money being donated, and Papa even explicitly
Why don't you
mentioned
let
that.
us
Yes, yes.
let her tell
So
us about
now,
the what does
when you now
Please, can you
what
let
do
me
you
speak?
Sunday
listen,
doing
1
what do you
minute,
even know about GoFundMe? Can you tell us? Can you
1
educate
minute.
us?
She's going on a different tangent. I need to stop it. There's no need for that,
Mm-hmm.
right? We need to save our mental health.
She's circling around. She's circling around.
Yeah. So when you're talking about things like that, please realize that I'll check on you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, thank you,
So
Mr.
continue.
Checker. Thank you.
You can call me
Richie.
check. Otherwise, no, you won't talk.
Thank you.
You won't talk. You won't talk.
Okay. I'm
You're
sorry.
getting people agitated for nothing, and there's no need for that.
She knows that her father, because you call Mr. Aloba your father, you said he's old enough to be your father. You know there's no single bone of transparency in his soul. There's no single bone of honesty in his soul.
I have asked you a question, Yetunde. Do you have any
You know
evidence
that Mr. Aloba, your
Mr.
father,
Aloba defrauded you?
Why are we circling around? Why are you circling around the question?
Okay, but
There's
my
no need
question
for
to
you to
you,
circling
you
around,
haven't
circling around the question. Even
Listen,
those that
this is the
are
public space, and I'm not going to be speaking
even those
loudly
that
or
are 100% in support of him. Wanting forward bow or
Let me
I
say this.
get it, but I've asked you a question. Do you have any evidence that Mr. Loba defrauded the public?
He should
It's as simple as
provide
that.
where he did the autopsy.
Okay,
A transparent person
okay.
can drop
So
the
now you are
link.
talking. So maybe
He
what the
should
public
provide
needs
it.
to
You're
do.
not supposed to be saying this to us.
Yetunde, you are right.
It's a shameful thing for you to be saying
Yetunde,
this to us.
listen now. Yetunde, you are very right. Listen now. What the public needs to do now is, I said it last week, is to officially ask for accountability. Officially ask for accountability. Unfortunately,
Listen, Adedoye,
oh my goodness. Please,
stop
can you
this.
permit me to speak, please?
You know, I will not. You're just playing around, and it's
Okay,
very,
I'm going
honestly,
to
it's very
mute
irritating.
and
You said,
let you
listen,
continue.
You are just disturbing yourself.
listen,
Adedoye is working for
Adedoye,
Aloba.
stop
It's
this.
part of
Honestly, there's no need.
I have never.
1 minute.
Who told you I'm a lawyer? You
Let's
don't even know what I do for a living.
Let's
You said
imagine.
that.
Listen,
You said that.
Adedoye,
When I
don't let
called
me-
you, and you said you are just a
Adedoye,
lawyer. That you are not a
Adedoye, don't let me give me such like.
said
No, I'm not
I
a
don't want
lawyer.
to talk
I
about
don't know
it
what
on
you're
this
talking
platform.
about.
I'm not here. Listen, I'm
said
not
it
here
on
to
this
talk about
platform.
your
Don't forget.
person, about you in person, right?
You are denying it.
Listen, let's take it as somebody who has legal knowledge. And one of the things in court, right? If I ask you, did you do this, and you keep quiet, what that's supposed to mean? That means you did it. You know that?
Definitely.
Yes or no? Yeah. So
Richie,
now, 1 minute, please. When came up to try and do that blah blah, right, wishy-washy explanation, he said, I'm going to publish, I'm going to do this and present this in due course, right? 1 month
Yes.
fly, 2nd month, 3rd month, 6th month, and people are asking, what does that supposed to be to you? Is that not a silence?
Okay. So
Okay.
Richie,
So
my
you have to
question
answer
to
that.
you now, let me
So
ask you a question.
stop repeating what you're
Richie,
repeating again and again and again.
Muiwa
You're
said he
sounding
was
like a
going to
broken
hold on.
record.
Mr. Muiwa
You're
said he was going to
sounding
come back.
like Michael Jackson, beat it.
Okay, all right, get it.
On the
Mr.
vinyl.
Muiwa, I get it. Mr. Muiwa said he was going to come back. Hold on, please. Mr. Muiwa said. Mr. Muiwa,
and do you even listen to yourself when you talk sometimes? Do you even listen to yourself at the Sunday doing? Do you listen to yourself? Do you know how you sound out there?
Okay. Mr. Muiwa said,
do you know how you sound out right now?
Please, whoever you are. Mr. Muiwa said he was going to come back.
Why is it so hard for you to call a spade? Why is that so hard for you to do? And what is your interest in this?
Listen, excuse me. Please, excuse me, please. Just let me finish what I'm saying. Mr. Muiwa said he was going to come back and give accountability, right? And if he hasn't done that, then the public needs to. That is why it's good to have a public lawyer representing this case. If the public had a lawyer, the lawyer would have written to Mr. Muiwa and asked
But
Mr.
before you
Muiwa.
can defend them, you should have known maybe they have come back and give us this or not.
You
Before
see,
can defend them.
you see, the mistake the public made was that I don't think there's any lawyer representing the public. The public, it would be good for the public, as they all talking about Mohbad, to have a lawyer. When you have a lawyer, your lawyer can write to Muiwa and say, Mr. Muiwa, you promised us you were going to come back to give us accountability, but you never did. We are waiting for you. When are you going to do this? Okay? You need to write to him. Yes, it is very good for the public. You cannot donate money and the money goes somewhere else. That is not good.
We even want you
Okay.
to do that for us. Please.
Miss,
Okay, listen.
Mr.
Okay, listen.
Adedoyin,
Okay.
Mr. Adedoyin.
Okay, please let me speak now. That is not okay. You have people who work 8, 10, whatever hours, and they gave everything they have to this cause. If that is the case, the public deserve to know how their money was spent. You're right about that. But do it the normal way. If this man promised the public that he was going to come back and never did, get a lawyer to write in. I've said that. Sir, you promised you were going to come back. We want accountability for our money. The first autopsy has been done. Second has been done. Now the DNA is about to be done. This case is almost ending. We want to know how our money was spent. We want to know. Yes, the public, you can demand that.
Well, Miss
But all I'm
Adedoyin.
trying to tell you, listen, all I'm trying to
Adedoyin.
tell you is this.
You do not have
You
any
cannot
point in
continue
everything
to
you
call
have
said.
Mr.
Adedoyin,
Loda a
wait,
thief,
Adedoyin,
a fraud,
wait,
without
wait.
accountability.
You do not have
Don't
any
do
point
that.
whatsoever.
Mohbad has lawyer or
Don't
not?
do that.
Do you think Mohbad had lawyer or not? Do you think that?
Please, you cannot. Sir, please, I don't want us to go into legal terms. You cannot continue to call
You are
somebody
talking
a
about
thief.
legal times now. You are talking
You
about
cannot
legal times
continue
now.
to call
I'm
somebody
asking
a
you,
fraud.
do you think Mohbad has lawyer or
Adedoyin,
not?
please go through whatever you have on your legal times. I want to
You
hear.
can't call Miss. Excuse, please. I'm not into all that tonight. You.
You understand? Do you think we should? Do you think it is fair for us to go through stress and wahala for him to do the right thing, as an agbalagba he called himself? Because you are riding on this case with the fact that the stuff we're saying about him, we are disrespectful, and he's old enough. Because I remember our last conversation, you said he's old enough to be our father. Yeah, but he's not my father. My father cannot misbehave. He's old enough to be our father. You understand? And as an agbalagba in this case, do you think it is fair? It's not even about the money. Some people are not even riding about the money. They are riding on the fact that the emotional turmoil, emotional
Yes.
roller coaster, it carried people on.
Yes.
The fraudulent emotional roller coaster. So it's not even about money fraudulence. It's about emotional fraudulence. It's about the igberaga that comes with the fraudulence.
Okay.
It's about the igberaga that comes with his action. You think it is fair unto people that supported him from day one? Ẹlòmíì lórí pé ó support bàbá yìí, wọ́n ti gbé ọmọ ẹ̀ ṣépè, wọ́n ti gbé àwọn ìyálàjà wọn ṣépè, wọ́n ti sọ pé wọ́n ní HIV, wọ́n ti sọ a whole lot of stuff. Emotional someone, just for you to be like, I've gotten what I want, it is okay for me to back out. Oh yeah, everybody, you back out with me as I'm backing out.
Yetunde, let me use the word Miss Yetunde, please, with due respect. First of all,
No, I'm good with anything. I'm good with anything. So I'm good.
okay, it's okay. It's okay, Miss Yetunde. So now,
When I heard that Joseph Alova is old enough to be
Miss Yetunde, you've made a very, very strong statement. So now, the public came together. You see, it is this is going to go a long way. I have said it. It's going to go a long way. You have people who are not really mentally stable right now because of this case. I have heard a lot of women. They have spoken. I was on a platform one day and I heard the woman crying. And she was crying because she said that she had cancer and she gave everything she had to this cause. You understand? I think that is a big thing. I will personally want to beg Mr. Loba to please do not take this for granted. The public, the women, the men, they all came together to support you, to actually seek justice for your son. And I will beg you to please do the public well. If they want accountability of how their money was spent, give it to them. And thank them, appreciate them for what they have done in the past and what they will still continue to do to get justice for your son. I cannot really speak for Mr. Loba. I'm not representing Mr. Loba. I've never spoken to this man, neither do I know him. But if the public wants accountability, it should be done. Okay? So that is all I have to say. I have nothing to say about this. And I was not there when the GoFundMe was set up. I'm not part of the GoFundMe. I know nothing about it. But I just, yes, people's emotion is very important here. Because at the end of the day,
I'm glad you realized that, because that's how people feel here sometimes when you going on a different tangent. Right?
I'm
People
even like
get
I'm
very
even like a little
emotional
bit
about the whole thing.
like it could have solved.
And let me add this, Sunday doing. See, when people contributed money for Baba didn't write any letter to anybody. He didn't write any letter. It wasn't his move to exhume Mohbad and look for justice for him. He went to bury his boy. But people were like, no, why would he do that? And it was people that came together and started this justice for Mohbad of a thing. People were the ones that met.
And at one point, Baba pleaded for that money by force.
You said what?
Today. At one point,
He pleaded for the funds. Mr. Famiwa was going from one platform to another platform.
Yeah. Baba actually came out.
The Olori they are calling us now. They begged on their platform.
Yeah, we played it today. Okay.
So when it's now time that we are asking him to tell us, how did you do all these things? Because when he came out then, you were like so promising, telling us you will do this, you do that, you're going to move mountains. And he did nothing. So do you expect us to just keep quiet and do nothing as Sunday doing? So this is the reason why sometimes you have to consider how people feel as well. Because some people, a lot of people, even some people lost their life on this part. You know,
yeah, I know. I mean, most of the time, I'm always on Paparano's platform, and sometimes I listen to Confi, and I have had, listen, this is serious. People's emotion has really, really been toyed with, and I will really, really beg this family to please make things right, okay? So that's all I can say at this time, and I'm going to leave it. Okay? So, and I am not against the public accountability. I'm not against it, but do not keep calling him a fraud until
No. I have to add to it. Till he submits reports on how the money is spent, it will be called a fraud. And people will chop their word. People will chop their word the day. And I'm comparing everybody that the day Mr. Aloba submits reports and links to autopsy he has done and how much was paid and confirmation was made, everybody should chop their word and apologize to him. Probably nothing. It was just inconclusive. But till then, he is a fraud and a liar.
In addition,
okay. So why don't you, Yetunde, Miss Yetunde, why don't you let him do the accountability first, okay?
In addition, more than a year plus. We've been on this.
Can I contribute to this conversation, please? If you don't mind. Is that okay?
Yes.
All right, good.
I'm waiting.
Thank you.
I'm waiting.
All right. I think yesterday I understand where you are coming from. And I also understand where Adedoyin is coming from. But Adedoye also needs to be sensitive about the emotions that is out there at the moment against Baba. I've never supported him. I've been looking from afar for a long time, and something has always, what you guys are seeing now, I've seen when this whole thing started. That's aside. I think the right way to go about this is to actually write a petition. There is an access bank. Let's forget GoFundMe as it stands now. I was told there was an access bank account that's been peddled out about. You can actually write to EFCC, because this is now within the jurisdiction of Nigeria, and Baba is in Nigeria. I think GoFundMe is in America. And what happened is you can actually tender a petition to EFCC demanding thorough scrutiny of his account. And because that's more or less like within the jurisdiction of EFCC. And rightly so, you are within your right, even as an individual. If you feel aggrieved about, he said he want to do the money for A, and you found out it was for B, is within the remit of 419. EFCC, I mean, is within their right to actually look into this. And I heard a brilliant submission from Aristocrat earlier today. He aligns with what I was thinking as well. Because if there is an Access Bank account that was being donated to, we don't know how much is in there, EFCs can actually look into. But the only thing, if you are now asking for accountability, this is where they could put a fast one. Because you can see that they are saying they pay 25 million for a lawyer. That every petition being written by a lawyer is 5 million. They could, and they could pull out, bring any form of invoice. And now you need to start asking further questions. Why a son will charge you 25 million, 5 million, 6 million, 7 million. They could cook up the books. So even you asking for accountability, the son can say, you know, indeed, I charge 25 million per session or 10 million per session. Now you now need to ask a further question. So this is a very tricky one, to be honest, because when I heard that a son was charging 5 million for each letter he's written, I said, oh my goodness. And I had Buki J said the other day saying they paid an initial 25 million.
And 6 million for the hackers.
So you can see, even if you ask for accountability, they can actually total you 100 million that this is what they've spent. Now you need to start asking them. The money can sound ridiculous, but if they say this is how much we've spent on autopsy, how are you going to, I mean, it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one, to be honest. If you demand for accountability.
The autopsy can be, that's a good traceability. I want to
of course. But and even saying that, they even, some people are saying autopsy result was not produced. Yes. But I think in court,
it wasn't.
Autopsy guy. No, it was actually done, but somebody turned up in court
so sure
to give a report. No. Somebody came to represent the Alobas in court during the whatever. That said, you know what they've done is similar to what the government has done. But you were asking for the actual proof.
We were asking to tell us which location on the planet.
And they did not produce that. So you can see that they can actually manipulate and cook some other things. You know, whether it's done or not, but somebody turned up in court.
Mr. Ho, you know how it is done over here. Give me the address, the location, and the name, and let us trace it out.
I totally agree with you.
It only cost me $50 or £50. I'll do that. Right?
I agree.
The best of my ability. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
But I think they will probably, if you ask for accountability, they will probably bring some things up, and that will be.
Let me add this to it.
Mr. Ho, the question.
Madam Yeti, you heard what happened.
They lab will dodge the bullet. If something fishy, you cannot give a named lab.
Yes, and another fishy thing,
Europe,
Mr. Richie. Another fishy thing
to go under the bus for what?
Another fishy thing is this, Mr. O. Something happened recently. They came out with a documentation and they said they actually approved that they are going to do this DNA of a thing for the Mohbad for Liam abroad, and they are actually going to use so this and so. And they came to an agreement that okay, it has been approved, only for us to realize that it's all fake. So definitely they have been lying. All this while, they have been lying. So it means everything they have been saying to the public, everything they will tell people, nothing is true. Nothing has ever been true about it. Why are they doing this? It's so ridiculous. Now they are not.
Adedoyin, now the question back to Adedoyin on this autopsy thing.
Go ahead.
Baba Mohbad. 1 minute, please.
Go ahead.
Baba Mohbad, when we were putting pressure, I remember that time here on Paparano's platform. Please ask for this autopsy result. Baba said that he's not allowed to open that autopsy report until it was read in court. Who does that? What kind of court does that?
Well,
As a father of the victim, I've never seen that happen before.
So can I speak to that?
And I'm telling you from my own experience, a classified information about your son, right? As you are the next of kin, you can ask anything to the coroner, anything about the autopsy. You're allowed to.
Definitely.
So now tell me, is that not a fraud?
Well, so first of all, I think that result would have been nullified if it was, yeah. So that result, the second autopsy would have been nullified. I think if we have to go through all this again, it's going to be a very long route. A certain chemical was detected on Mohbad, and I am a little bit flabbergasted that this went to the courts, although the coroner court is a fact-finding court. But I believe that they would have further investigate that chemical that was smelled on Mohbad to know why, which was never done. And to actually believe that the lawyer representing Mr. Loba, your child's autopsy is not a classified information. It can be classified, but it can be declassified when it comes to, hold on. It can be declassified when it comes to Mr. Loba. Mr. Loba would have been given a copy of that autopsy, okay, for him to review, which was never done. And I cannot believe, I heard it yesterday, I was in bed, I almost jumped out from bed.
Welcome back. Now, opinions may vary, but the truth still remains the truth. There are people who try to gain attention posing as opposition. That's their own way of penetrating a group. They believe that the only way to be recognized is for them to stand out in opposition. Now, one of our guests, a controversial one, came on board and said, whatever it is that you put into GoFundMe for a purpose is a gift. That's where she got it wrong. It was never stated there that we are donating this on behalf of the demise of Mohbad as a gift. A gift that you give without processing. No, that was not what it was. The money was donated in order to get justice for Mohbad. Accountability is part of GoFundMe. And that is what people are requesting for. They want to know what was that donation used for. Some people are saying it's 200 million naira. That's a lot of money that went into the coffers of Mohbad's father via those that canvass for it. They are the ones that canvass for it. They canvass for it. 200 million naira. We were told that a certain amount of money, I think 30 million naira, was paid for the private autopsy. Later, we got to find out that that was not true. We were made to believe that a certain amount of money was used for mobility to get Mohbad's father from one television station to the other. We were also told that a certain amount of money was kept set aside, given as a retainer to lawyer in case someone gets into trouble and that person is advocating for justice for Mohbad. We're told a retainer. They spread the money right, left, and center. But at the end of the day, people got to realize, they discovered that Mohbad's father, his brother, possibly certain other people, are the ones that benefited from it. Majorly from it. Now, what got people upset is the audio recording where Mohbad's father could be caught, overheard. He was overheard saying, "These guys don't know that I know what I'm doing. They think I'm stupid. I am not stupid. All that Mohbad's father is interested in is money. Give me money. I have prayed, I have fasted, I have done juju, I've done all of these things to be successful in life, to make it in life. I've listened, I have heard prophecies. Now is the time for it to manifest." He said he has been told that after the demise of Mohbad, in fact, the demise of Mohbad is going to skyrocket him. He's going to be great in life. That his glory will return back to him. That the glory that Mohbad took from him, that was not executed, will return to him. Now, he said he has frame. Joe Frame. Joe Frame. Joe Frame. He said he has frame. Frame that nobody can compete with. Not even Yomi Fabi. He said Yomi Fabi is only popular, known in Nigeria or among Nigerians. But him, Joe Frame, is a man with frame, known all over the continent of Africa, Europe, America, Canada, Australia. He said his name has been registered in about 5 galaxies, 5 solar systems, 5 planets. He said he's known everywhere. Said he's known. Well, I don't know what your thoughts are as regards what's going on here, ladies and gentlemen. What Mohbad's father is being asked to do right now is for him to pay back what has been misappropriated, stolen, redirected, or even come out to account for it. Now, about the accountability, you heard one of our guests, very thoughtful in what he said, that if you guys are seeking for accountability, these guys, this Mohbad's father and his brother can cook up something and present it bogus. If you want invoices, it will be presented to you. None of those things will be true. So if you're thinking that accountability will yield the truth or anything, you are wasting your time. You're wasting your time. Accountability will not yield results here. Rather, what must be done is to approach it differently. And I do not know which way the approach is going to yield any positive. Are you going to ask him to return the money? If people didn't see through him, or they did, but they had this sentiment, this soft spot, and it made a lot of people close their eyes to red flags. A lot of red flag. A lot of it. A lot of red flag. So much. It's unbelievable. Red flag here and there. So many red flag. So much. It is unbelievable. Red flag. This stupid sentiment or foolishness brought about this competition. We should be on top of the matter. Let us fight for Mohbad's father. Let us advocate for him. This is what gave him this sense of entitlement. He felt he is the king and must remain king. He believes that people are making money off the justice. Therefore, he must get 90% of whatever it is that comes in. He said instead of them to put the money into his account, he doesn't know what they are chasing. He has ended everything with a song, Say Little and Shut Your Mouth. The last time I checked, Mohbad is Aloba and I am Mr. Aloba. Or did I lay with you to produce him? Why don't you mind your business? That is after the public donated their money. This guy, he already buried his son. He wasn't seeking for justice. He was only seeking for control and ownership. At that time, he wasn't seeing a lot. But then it is still a lot to him. For example, if Naira Marley spoke about, I think, $70-something thousand. Now, let us say the exchange rate as at that time is 1,001, for example. Just imagine how much that is. A man that said $1 million has never crossed his account, $500,000 never crossed his account from his son. He has never experienced this extraordinary funds in his pocket. What next? It's unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. It's unbelievable. I don't know what your thoughts are, because a lot of people are upset about it all and they are not comfortable. They are not happy with the turn of events, how things have become. I'm glad that our guest later found reasons. Yes, to an extent, she doesn't want people to tag Mr. Aloba. She wants them to go get a lawyer. Who is going to pay for the lawyer? Like the public should go and get a lawyer, and the public should now then out and compare Mohbad's father or take him to court. I think that's what it will become at the end of the day, though. But it's not, oh, GoFundMe, this and that. that the money that was paid into Mohbad's father's account, from what they have observed, he misappropriated it and he must go to court. He will not in peace enjoy that Mohbad's royalty because he defrauded the public, he manipulated the public, he lied. It takes me back again to what Cynthia said. You don't know Mohbad's father. If you do, you will not. Not because Cynthia is a good person. They are both wicked people. You say you don't know this man. That all that this man wants is just to be in charge. He doesn't want justice. He's not seeking for justice. Mohbad is gone. He has been told. So it's now like a peace settlement closure for him. You are now going to take over the glory of your son. So therefore, be strong. And that's it. He's happy. I will take over the glory of my son. I'm going to shine. Now, let us go back to some of the things. He said, in those days, I used to sing with my son. I taught him how to sing. And there was a time I wanted to feature in my son's music. My son refused. These are part of the things that hurt Mohbad's father. Like, this boy, why are you pushing me back? I'm a singer too. Let me do just one. You have an album coming. Let me just play. Let me just sing. Mohbad wasn't proud of his father. Mohbad said, no, daddy. Reasons best known to him. Right? But let us look at the two reasons that it could be. One, I'm ashamed of you as a father. You are poor. I don't want you to feature in my song. Let it be me alone. The father had to say, okay, no problem. Then the part of his father, the piano was used instead of his father featuring and singing in it. Could it be that he felt that his father could not sing enough? The man said, I'm the one that taught him how to sing. That's one. Two, could it be that Mohbad is like, daddy, if he starts singing now, he will get framed from me. What could it be that will make a young boy who was taught how to sing, who was put into the rudiments of music by his father, now that he has now decided to go into secular music, the man has said, okay, let me just take a verse in your album. Your son refused. The same son that you told, I heard you buying cars and all of that. Why don't you get a land? Who knows? He told his father all the story. His father dragged Wumi's mom. They had a meeting. Mohbad disgraced daddy. He said, no, daddy, it's not so. What I told you is not so. What you are saying is not true. So these are some of the things that shows that there is a lot of things wrong with that family. From Mohbad to his father, to his mother, to his brother, to his sister. To Wumi's sister. Can you see that there are certain kind of things that attract itself? It's so terrible. Now, are we blaming the dead? No, not at all. But we need to learn lessons. Life lessons. Life lessons. Now, the talk is that Mohbad's father has played them. He has manipulated them, tricked them, and that he must be held accountable. That he must not drink his favorite Bekus wine in peace. Eat 3 types of fish in peace. No, you cannot defraud the members of the public. Sit down thinking that all is well. No, you cannot defraud members of the public and think all is well. You will not enjoy what is not the fruit of your labor. This is the labor of millions of people, home and abroad. They brought money together, hoping that helping you financially will put you in the right path. Unfortunately, you are a man whose interest aligned only with what you will get for yourself. The last part of it is where they said he went to the police in Abuja, he was invited, and he said he's not interested in justice for his son. What do you think? What do you think about that? Do you think Mohbad's father is a man that should be trusted, assisted, helped? I don't think so. I don't think so. He has lost it. He has lost that empathy, pity. He has lost it.